Welcome everyone. Welcome to our little half-hour Hatha yoga class. So I want you to sit on your mat, relax, sitting cross-legged, or if you prefer, you can sit with your legs nice and straight. Nice and comfortable on your sit bones, back is nice and straight. We always start our class with a couple of minutes of breathing, pranayama, just to relax and just to connect with your breath. Today we're going to sit in Buddhi Mudra, which is your little finger, which represents clear and intuitive communication, connected with your thumb, which represents your ego. Resting palm up, straight spine, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Nice long, full, smooth breath. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Relax those shoulders. Now is the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. Slowly bring yourself out of your pranayama. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. And on the exhale, drop 3 fingers, prepare for Jupiter Mudra. Take a nice long smooth breath. And on the exhale, let's come up all the way, sitting nice and tall in those sit bones. Let's wake up that physical body, let's wake up that spine. Reach up as high as you can. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together focus your energies on breaking through barriers for 1 more breath. On the exhale, release the hands. Inhale into a gentle back bend. 1 more breath. On the next exhale, bring your arms down very slowly, gentle with the shoulders. Bring your hands right in front. Now from here, we're going to crawl our fingers forward. Go as far as comfortable. Now I'd like you to keep your back straight, head level with your spine hinging at the hips. Hands right on the floor in front of you. Take a nice long smooth breath. And on the exhale, if you can, let's crawl our fingers. If you can't go very far, just keep your hands where they are and just lean forward and bend your elbows. Slow that breath down. I want you to feel that breath. Every breath you take is long and smooth the whole time we're together. 1 more breath. On the exhale, stay low. Let's shift our body weight. Slide yourself over to the left. Now the weight is on the left thigh, right hip stays on the floor. Here, reach with both arms. If you can, if you want to focus more on the right arm. And let's get a nice stretch into the shoulder, the right side of the body, all the way down into that hip. For 1 more breath. On the next exhale, stay low. Very gently and slowly shift your body weight all the way to the right. Here again, the weight's on the right thigh, left hip stays on the floor, and reach with both arms. And like I said, if you prefer, if you find that reaching more so with the left one gives you a deeper stretch, you can make those little adjustments. And let's really wake up the left side of the body. You don't have to go very far. Listen to your body, respect your limitations, and honor how your body feels every day. So even if you barely move, it doesn't matter. Everything revolves around that smooth, slow, gentle breath. So just relax. And then while we're here, let's release the tension we hold in our face. So I want you to really engage your muscles. Squeeze your face as tight as you can, every muscle in your face, and hold it. And then let it go. Release all that tension. Let it filter through your body and sink into your mat for one more breath. On the next exhale, come back to center slowly. Gently bring yourself up, straight spine. Hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. Let's loosen things up. All right, left hand on the floor beside the left knee. This particular stretch here, we're going to end up on the elbow onto the floor. If you find that's a little too intense for you, this is where your little block would come in, or if you have a thick book, you can use that as well, and you can rest. All right, so if you can't get to the floor, let's bring the floor up to you. And of course, if you don't have a block and you want to do this stretch, you can do it this way. Just reach out and do the same stretch with your arm out. All right, so I'm going to leave the block right here. So left hand on the floor or on the block, right hand on the right knee, sitting nice and tall. Let's inhale, right arm up. Exhale over. As you lean on the left elbow, either on the floor or on the blocks, try to straighten things out. Arm is lined up to the ceiling. If you're a little more flexible, you can reach over a little further to the left. Spread those fingers like rays of sunshine. I try to keep things lined up. And what I mean by that is the arm, the shoulder, everything is lined up. So you're not leaning forward and you're not tilting back. And let's really get a lovely stretch down the right side of your body, right down to your hip. One more breath. On the next exhale, bring the right hand onto the right knee. Take your breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to bring the right shoulder a little closer to the left knee. You can keep the right arm straight. If you want to soften at the elbow, that's fine. And let's get a nice stretch into the upper back, the shoulder, and the shoulder blade. One more breath. On the exhale, bend the elbows, stay low. You're moving your body very slowly and gently. There's no rush. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, so if you're taking your block with you, this one here I'll do without the block. Left hand on the left knee, right hand on the floor or on your block. Or if you're going to do it this way, prepare to bring it out here. And sit nice and tall. Let's go. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale over. Now with the right elbow and shoulder, make sure everything is lined up, always being aware of your alignment. So that means everything is nice and straight, bones are lined up, stacked. And let's really wake up that left side of the body for one more breath. On the exhale, left hand to left knee. And on the exhale, push away. Now we always move on the exhale. So I will cue you when I say the next exhale or your next exhale. Try to move then if you can. And on the next exhale, bend the elbow, come to center, stay low, all the way up, very, very slowly. All right, perfect. Roll the shoulders out. Loosen things up. All right, I want you to straighten the left leg. Now, if you can, right foot into the cusp of the left knee. If you find this is a little hard on your knee, you can slide it down along the side of your calf a little bit if you need to. All right, let's do a nice single leg stretch from here. And of course, if you find resting your knee on your block, you can use that. Or if you have a little bit of a pillow, you can do that, or a blanket. Now, from here, both hands onto the left knee. So this one here is a leg stretch. So this is going to be stretching the back of the leg, the hamstring behind the knee, and having your toes pointing to the ceiling is releasing and stretching the calf as well. Now here again, keep your back straight, head level with your spine hinging at the hip. Take your breath. And on the exhale, if you can, just lean forward. You should feel that stretch. If you want, you can go a little further, and if you can, you can even grab your foot. Now try to relax your knee and your thigh while you're doing this. And like I said, with all of these stretches, if you're really tight, you're not flexible, or you haven't done this in a while, or if you've never done it, you know what, don't go worry about it. Even if you just bend over a little bit, when you feel that stretch, that's where you need to be. And then if you want to go any deeper, you would do it on your exhale. Or if you need to back up, absolutely. On the next exhale, slowly come up. Now let's stay in this position a little bit longer. Let's do our twist pose from here. Let's work that spine a little bit. So left hand on the right knee, right hand behind the back. Take a breath to center. On the exhale, gently look over the right shoulder, gently pressing on the right knee to the left. Now very gentle with your twist pose. Keep your back straight, shoulders relaxed. You don't have to go very far here as well. If you're more flexible, on the exhale, you can go a little deeper by pressing on the knee a little bit. And this is releasing the spine, keeping it nice and flexible, agile and supple. Releasing, keeping your spine nice and balanced for one more breath. On the exhale, slowly come back to center. You're always moving slowly. Bring the knee up. Let's go to the other side now. Again, foot is in the cusp of the knee, or if you need to slide it down around the calf, do that if you'd like. You don't have to bring it up any higher. Now make sure you're nice and comfortable. Both hands, and let's work the right leg. Let's get that hamstring stretched out. On the knee, take your breath, and on the exhale, here again, you're hinging with the hips. Your back is straight, your head is level with your spine. If you can't go very far, just go wherever you need to be. Of course, those of you who want to go further, if you want to actually grab your foot, do that. And try to release your knee. If your knee is tight, let it go. Let go of that thigh. One more breath. On the next exhale, slide up slowly. All right. Let's get to our twist pose. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind the back. Take your breath to center. On the exhale, look over the left shoulder. Gently pressing on the left knee to the right. Breath. Keep it going. Even in the twist pose, that breath is long and smooth. So I know sometimes it takes a while to connect with the breath, so just do your best, but don't hold your breath and don't forget to breathe. Keep it nice and smooth and long. Complete. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's do another one. Let's get into our little butterfly. Now this one here is a nice stretch for the inner thighs, for the pelvic floor, groin area, for your buttocks, tight buttocks, and starting to wake up those lovely hips. Now, two ways to do this one here. You can have the hands onto the ankles. You can lean forward, gently pressing on the knees. Or if you find this is as far as you can go, just sitting like this, just keep your hands on your legs, on your thighs and your shins, and just stay right here with a straight spine and just relax and breathe. All right? Those of you leaning forward, do it on your exhale. Come down, go as far as comfortable. Try to relax your knees, your thighs, your hips. Let it go. Breathe. And I don't want you to feel like you have to force your body. You don't have to be super intense with everything you do. Find that place that feels fine. Some days you might be able to go a little further. Maybe some days you can't move very much for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. Everything revolves around the breath. Yoga is not about performance. It's about integrating mind, body through breath awareness. That's all. So just relax, smile, enjoy yourself. On the exhale, come up slowly, all the way. All right. Great. Bring the knees together, staff pose. Straighten those legs. Now, comfortable on your sit bones. Make sure that you're aware of your posture. So sitting nice and tall and proud. Relax those shoulders. Let's point those toes. Left hand, bring it down. Slightly turn it out to the baby finger. Now keep the arm a little lower. Let's focus on releasing, stretching, decompressing, lengthening the extensor muscles onto the forearm, the wrist, and the hand. Keep that breath going. On the exhale, straighten hand, bring it up, bring it back. Releasing the flexor muscles. Very gentle. One more breath. On the exhale, release, hand on the lap. Let's see if we can get those heels off the floor. Let's try this side here. Roll the shoulders out if you need to. Down and out. Pay attention to how you feel right now. Be mindful of where you are, what you're doing, how you feel in this moment, and that breath. And on the next exhale, straighten hand, bring it up, bring it back. So concentrate, focus on what you're doing. Doesn't matter what's going on anywhere else. This is where you need to be right now. On the exhale, release the hand. Get those heels on the floor if you can. Relax your knees and thighs. Let's do a little finger exercise here today, all right? So we're just going to pull back on the fingers. So I want you to just follow the rhythm of your breath. Pull back very gently. Let's release those tight fingers. Let's release the nerves, the blood vessels. Wake everything up. You don't have to crack your knuckles. Just bring them back. Get a nice deep stretch into the fingers and right into the palm of the hand. Just waking everything up. And when you're done, your fingers, I want you to bring your hands out and really just stretch them out. Get a deep stretch into the hand, palm of the hand. And then from here, get into a claw. And let's get a little tighter now. Fist tight. And then let it go. Shake them out, shake those hands out. Release the tension in the hands. All right, you can move your fingers around a little faster if you'd like. All right, so let's work those ankles, okay? Now from here, all we're going to do is just some little circles today. So open up the legs just a little bit. We're going to do 2 in and 2 out. So when you're working with the ankles, try not to move your legs. So I'll give you a little demo. You're just rolling the ankles. That's it. If your legs move a little bit, not a big deal, but try not to wiggle and wobble them around. Now you can have your hands right here along your hips, or if you want, you can lean back if that's a little better for you. All right, keep your back straight. Let's follow the breath. Let's do 2 in and 2 out together. Inhale around. Exhale, pause. Go again. And really articulate those ankles. Let's loosen everything up. This is going to work the lower leg muscles. I'm going to do 2 out now. Releasing the foot, the muscles in the foot, the ankles, and like I said, the lower leg. Now relax your knees and thighs, and let's play piano. Move those toes around, wiggle them around your fingers, and now let's do some circles with the ankles and the wrists, but go a little bit faster now. Perfect. All right, from here, let's get into our table. So the table is onto the hands and knees. Now from here, if you need extra padding, make sure that you have something ready. I always have these little extra pads I've made up to go underneath your knees or your wrists. You can use a blanket or a little thin blanket or a really thin pillow, or you can double up your mat. Table, neutral position. Check your alignment. Ankle to knee, knee to hip, knees or hip distance apart. Elbows, shoulders, wrists lined up. Head is level with your spine. Let's do some cat and cow. Inhale, head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. On the exhale, arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Keep going, follow the rhythm of the breath. Try to relax your thighs. If your thighs are tight, let them go. And this is lengthening, stretching the spine out, releasing upper back. This is a wonderful stretch for your lower back. And let's do one more set. Cat and cow, breath in motion, meditation in motion. And when you finish, bring yourself to straight neutral spine. Release your hands and wrists. Shake them out if you have to. They're a little loose. All right, perfect. Let's do one more stretch before we get busy. Let's do a nice little hip stretch. Take your breath from here, and on the exhale, push the hip out to the right as you look over the left shoulder. And this is called a revolving tabletop. On the next exhale, swing those hips to the left as you look over the right shoulder. The hips are not going to go far, so you don't have to whip it out. Just push it out gently. Let's get a stretch onto the hip abductor, the lower back, and those buttock and your glute. One more time on the exhale, swing to the right, look over the left shoulder. One last time to the left on the exhale, swing. And on the next exhale, come back to center. From here, let's get ourselves up to mountain. So, up to standing. Come up nice and slow all the way. Roll it out, shake those hands out, shake those legs out, shake it all out. All right. So this is our mountain Tattasana. Feet are hip distance apart. Standing mid-mat. Stand up nice and tall. Relax those shoulders. Roll it out if you have to. Relax the shoulders, all right? Mountain Tattasana is in neutral position as well. Now feel nice and anchored, grounded to the floor. Breathe, being aware of your posture. Relax. Now from here, we're going to do a nice, today we'll do a nice sun salutation, a Surya Namaskar, all right? So I want you to roll the shoulders up, just relax, all right? Do what you can. Let's inhale up, exhale. Inhale into a back bend. For one more breath. On the exhale, swan dive, hinging at the hips. Soften those knees, ragdoll. Keep your knees soft. The ragdoll is a wonderful, perfect, full body stretch. Preparing for our left low lunge. Take your breath. On the exhale, bend the knees, right knee on the floor, left low lunge. Here, I'll do it this way here. Now again, check your alignment. Make sure everything is nice and lined up, keeping those knees nice and safe. Preparing for a high plank. Take a breath. On the exhale, plank. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Bring those hips down. If you find this is a bit challenging, put your knees on the floor. Don't worry about it. All right. From here, prepare for Sphinx. Exhale, knees on the floor, uncurl toes, hips down, chest down, Sphinx. Elbows, shoulders lined up, elbows and wrists, very gentle back bend. When you get to this position, Sphinx is a very simple, easier one to do. You can also do a cobra or upward facing dog. If you choose, you want to mix it up. Cobra, hands beside the chest, push the chest up, shoulder blades together. Upward facing dog, everything come all the way up. So you can choose which one feels good for you. All right. Now from here, we're going to get into our downward dog. If you need to get into table first to help you get into dog, do that. Otherwise, downward dog from here. On the exhale, come all the way up. Tail is up nice and high, back is straight, head is level with your spine. Relax those shoulders. One more breath. On the exhale, left knee on the floor, right low lunge. From here, prepare for ragdoll. And exhale up all the way, right into your back bend. One more breath. On the exhale, hands together, bring it down. And that is a nice quick version of our sun salutation. And let's get ourselves back down onto the floor, onto our knees. And let's get into our child's pose. Let's take a little rest. All right, so you can open up your knees a little wider. Child's pose, lean back. Now, make sure that your head and your neck are supported. You can rest your forehead on your stacked fists. You can rest your forehead, if your block is handy, rest it on your block if you like, on your stacked hands or on the floor. And this is our child's pose, Balasana. This is a resting place to be, a neutral pose, and also a full body stretch. So now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking the time to just take a little bit of space, a little time for yourself, to breathe, to connect with your body, your mind, and your soul. Find that little quiet place. Maybe to decompress, maybe to re-energize, and just to step away from all of that busyness, everything outside those doors. Just tune everything out for a while. One more breath. On the exhale, bring yourself up slowly. All right, let's get ourselves onto our backs. You can move your body very slowly onto your back. All right, perfect. Now, keep your knees bent. Make sure your back is nice and anchored to the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. All right, I want you to bring your legs up. Feet together, and let's do our happy baby. A couple of different ways to do this. If you can, grab your ankles. If you can't grab your ankles, just hold on to your knees. And I want you just to rock. Now, you can keep your feet together. If you want, you could open them up a little wider or even wider if you'd like. This is our happy baby. This is a lower back stretch. Rock and breathe. Make the adjustment. Find the place that feels just right. If you find it's more effective to have your feet touching, absolutely. One more breath. On the exhale, knees together, soles of the feet onto the floor. Preparing to give yourself a big hug. On the exhale, bring them up. Big hug and rock. And let's give ourselves a wonderful back massage and also releasing and stretching that spine out a little bit more. Rock and breathe. Close your eyes. And keep that breath going. Hopefully the breath you started with, the same breath you had 5 minutes ago, the same breath you have now. It's smooth, it's gentle. Little circles to the left. Let's work on that lower back. And little circles to the right. Knees to center, soles of the feet onto the floor. Adjust your shoulders, make sure you're comfortable. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall shoulder height. Preparing for twist pose, take your breath. And on the exhale, if you can, I want you to drop your knees to the left as you look over the right shoulder. You can straighten your legs a little for comfort if you need to. Just let them fall. They don't necessarily have to touch the floor. Just try to relax, just let them fall. And this is a nice stretch for your spine, your lower spine. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly bring your knees up. Adjust your head and your shoulders for comfort. Preparing to go to the other side. Take your breath. On the exhale, drop your knees to the right as you look over the left shoulder. Relax those shoulders. Breathe. And on your next exhale, very slowly bring your knees up. Very slowly. Arms up to the ceiling. Take your breath, and on the exhale, let your arms fall over your head. And I want you to straighten your legs one at a time. And let's stretch our bodies out. Stretch it out. If this bothers your shoulders, you can put your arms anywhere you'd like. That feels better. And just let your body sink into the ground, feeling heavy, completely relaxed and calm. Feeling the weight of your body sinking into the ground, leaving an imprint of your body onto that, into the mat. It's important for relaxation to have a tension-free body and a tension-free mind. All that energy is flowing. Energy, which is our life force. Take one more breath. And on the exhale, very slowly bring yourself. I want you to bring your hands to the side of your body. Palms facing the ceiling. Hands are open to receive guidance from your higher self. And let's prepare for our closing Savasana. Meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today, resting comfortably in your corpse pose. Just relax. You can go back to your normal breathing pattern if you'd like, or if you want to keep your yoga breath going just a little bit longer. Feeling thoughtless, weightless, no cares, no worries, no anxieties, completely relaxed. For one more breath. And from here, I'd like you to very gently bring yourself back up to your cross-legged Sukhasana position. Or if you'd like, bring yourself any seated position at this point that's comfortable for you. Just come up nice and slow, take your time. All right. Now, once you're in your seated position, comfortable on your sit bones, back is nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Shanti, 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 Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned. We'll be doing, shortly, we'll be doing a Pilates class, just a little half hour. And then, of course, we're going to go into our little chair yoga class. And coming in the near future will be a nice yoga Pilates class, which you would like. A little bit of yoga and a little bit of Pilates all in one. Thank you for joining me.